Next it asks us to set up the date and time, and we can adjust those, but they're actually correct, so that's fine. I'm going to press next. Now there's a few things you can choose here, and you can switch them off if you don't want. So back up to Google Drive, that's selected, I'm okay with that. It'll back this phone up and the settings and everything. Use location. Now because of GPS, the phone knows where you're located, and I'm okay with that, but if you're not happy to have your location known by your phone, you might want to switch that off. Allow scanning. The apps might scan for wireless when you're out and about, which is useful. You can have that on or not. Send usage and diagnostic data to Google. Well, I don't know how risky that is, but I'm going to switch that off. I don't want to give Google anything more than they need to have, really. And we accept all of those choices we've made. Now we have the choice on this particular phone of having it recognize us with a fingerprint, which is really a cool feature. So I'm going to set that up and click on next. So we have to decide what will be the unlock for the phone. I'm going to use fingerprint plus a pin. Now the pin number will be the number that you use to unlock the phone in the traditional sense. So I'm going to choose that, and here it allows us to set up a pin. So here we go, and I'm just going to choose, right, it's no big deal, 1 2 3 4. Yeah, then I hit next. Enter it again and confirm it. Okay, so now it wants us to touch the sensor, which is on the back of the phone. So I've touched that. Lift and then touch again. See what's happening? And you can't see this, but I'm lifting my finger and touching again. And we're doing it several times to allow the sensor to start to recognize our fingerprint. And we do this until the phone is happy that it has a decent rendition of our fingerprint, and it has our fingerprint. Tap on next. The next thing we have a choice about is Google Assistant. We can say no thanks, and it's done, or we can turn it on. I think it's a cool feature, and I'm going to turn it on and let you see what it's all about, and then you can make your choices as to whether you want it or not. So I turn it on, and now we have whether we want to use our voice to use Google Assistant. And again, you can say no thanks, or you can agree. I'm going to set it up so you can see what it does. Now we've got to be careful, because you see it's telling me to say certain things, and I'm going to follow it. Okay Google. See, it's recognized that. Now it wants me to say it again. Okay Google. Now it wants me to say something slightly different. Hey Google. Hey Google. And now the device recognizes my Geordie accent, and I can use my voice to have the phone do certain things. Now we'll talk about that in more detail later. Okay, now pay faster with Google Pay. Now I like to choose when I'm paying for something and when I'm not, and I'm not going to set this up. I'm going to skip this particular thing. Do I want to add another fingerprint? Change the font size. You might want to change the font size to something larger for yourself. Add another email account. I don't want to do any of those things right now, so I'm going to say no thanks. Now it's asking a few things here, and I don't think it's anything of a big deal. Allow launcher to access your phone call logs. I'm going to allow that. And our phone is pretty much set up now, right?